The confidence.
Boy, if you don't get...
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Say here. Let's get right into it. Yo, I might have to put that phrase on a shirt real quick, bro. The confidence. Okay, now let me stop playing and get back to Sentinel Prime here. On a serious note though, if you guys are interested in purchasing some shirts, sweaters, hoodies, or mugs, I do have the link to my merch shop down in the description. Okay, never would I have thought that I would be using my degree in game design and graphic design to be building Lego Transformers on YouTube for 2 years now. But
We are still here!
oh, indeed we are. And now with Transformers Dark of the Moon Sentinel Prime coming in at about 8.5 inches from head to toe and clocking in at about 63 hours of build time. Can I get a sheesh, please? Now, I thought my Transformers The Last Night Optimus Prime, which I did last video, was going to be the hardest Lego Transformer build that I did for a while. But I was wrong. Bro, that transformation that you just saw took 30 minutes from start to finish. 30 minutes!
Bruh.
Yes, Sentinel Prime here took me 3 days of studying the figure transformation and just pure trial and error before the first piece was successfully placed to build this mock.
Wow.
Yes, you heard me right. So the first 3 days was really just me building prototypes that didn't work and then having to disassemble them and then rebuild them again to see that something didn't work with the transformation and then having to disassemble it again. You see, because you don't just wake up and start building Lego Transformers, okay? No, you cannot do that like that. When I start building a Lego Transformer, right, I can't just go in blind. I have to make sure that I have some type of solid or almost solid idea on how it actually transforms. So I have to make sure I know where the legs are going to end up in the vehicle mode, the arms, and especially the chest. And in most cases, at this point, I can tell how something transforms just by looking at the vehicle mode and then looking at the robot mode. But in the case of Sentinel Prime here, I was really having a lot of trouble conceptualizing this guy's transformation in my head. And I had to study several figures in order to understand how his chest ends up looking like this, with the windows from the side of his vehicle mode on the front portion here forming the pectoral muscles. And it really put me in this odd situation because it wasn't as easy as just moving the front windows from the side of the vehicle mode onto the front, because I still needed his chest to be bulky, and by moving the windows in, they really shrunk the size and bulkiness of his chest. So what I actually ended up having to do was create a false chest. So the windows that you see on the front portion of his robot mode here, those are actually not the windows that end up on the side of his vehicle mode in his vehicle mode.
Nani?
The front portion of the vehicle mode where the original windows are actually inverts itself, so those windows become hidden, and then a fake pair of windows actually flip up from under the vehicle mode and sit on the front portion of his chest there.
Hey, yo, what the f***?
That's savage.
On another note though, I've actually started running a Lego mech set designing service through my Instagram page. So if you guys are interested in having me design a Lego Transformer or Lego mech set and shipping it to you, contact me through my Instagram page, and the link for that is in the description. Just a warning though, I will not be designing transformable Lego Transformer sets like you see here because they're just too fragile and not consumer friendly. However, if you want a display version of a Lego Transformer that's sturdier, has way better articulation, and looks 10 times better than the transformable version since it doesn't have to transform, now that I can do. And I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. It's gonna be high quality, but it ain't gonna be cheap. So once I finally got a successful chest design, the next hardest part was actually the head. And that's really because I actually built this Sentinel Prime mock too small by accident. So what happened was, right, I actually planned on building this Sentinel Prime to be 10.5 inches to a foot tall in his robot mode. And that would have made it a lot easier to design that head because number one, it's a humanoid looking head, which is really hard to design at any scale of Lego Transformer building. But number two, it'd be really easy to include those humanoid features within a larger scaled head because you just have more room. So what I had to do was make sure he still had the antenna on the side of his head and in the middle there where his eyebrows are. Take out the eyes because eyes really don't work at this scale with humanoid looking faces. Make sure he had a decent looking beard and mouth, and just make sure the overall structure of the face still looks humanoid and like Sentinel Prime at the same time. And all at an 8.5 inch scale instead of 10.5 inches. And bro, peep this, because I created the mouth using a Technic pin piece and then threaded it through a brick piece, it actually allows for some wiggle room and the mouth can actually open and close.
Sorry, that got me hyped. That's elite.
So the head was definitely the second most difficult part of this build. And the third part? Bruh, the stability, hands down. Bro, I've got a bunch of stabilizers built into this mock right here, and I did my best to hide them so they're not too obvious from any angle. First off, we've got the two stabilizers which sit on the back of Sentinel Prime's feet right here, and these just prevent him from falling backwards. He was already back heavy, but when I attached the cape on there, it just adds to it, so he definitely needed some stabilizers on the back of his feet to push him forward just a little bit to prevent him from falling backwards when he has these accessories attached. On top of that, I added some stabilizers at the back of the calves here to stop him from falling backwards at the thighs, and then I added a stabilizer inside there at the back of the pelvis to stop him from buckling at the waist and prevent his upper body from folding backwards. And the wheels located at the middle of the lower back here are also stabilizers. They actually work in conjunction with that other waist stabilizer that I just showed you and help reinforce that forward push that prevents Sentinel from falling backwards.
Nice.
Now, before we get into the weaponry review, if you guys are interested in having me build your favorite Lego Transformers or Lego mechs and reviewing them on the channel here, consider becoming a Patreon. The membership link for that is in the description. Instructions to some of my Lego mocks are also available on my Patreon and on my Rebrickable page, so the link to those pages are in the description as well. Okay, first off, we got Sentinel Prime here, rocking the double-sided battle blade. Can I get a oh my god, please?
Oh my god!
Yo, next up, y'all already know my man Sentinel don't be out here playing no games, bro. We got the signature rust gun, which he uses to kill Ironhide in the other hand. And we all know this ain't Sentinel Prime without the shield, bruh. I'm sorry, but he just ain't. Oh, and did I mention the hose which actually helps form the shield can actually turn into a shield gun as well.
Hey, yo!
What going on, brother? Me see you just a look. Nah, I'ma just look. Cause, bro, man's right here? He ain't even hit the subscribe button, bro. A lie you tell. Bro, lady right there ain't even like the video. Is what really going on with these guys here? Nah, it's alright. It's alright. On another side note though, if you guys are interested in seeing my Transformers Dark of the Moon Optimus Prime build, I'll leave the link to that video at the end of this one.